up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. I am super excited today. As some of you may know, we are in Maryland. We, as in me and Daniel Fam Firearms, and we are sometimes late to the party because we have the handgun roster here. And if some of you don't know what that is, basically what happens is every time a new handgun comes out, we or somebody in Maryland has to submit it to a handgun roster board, and that board then approves it for safety. And then after it's approved, we can buy it, which kind of leaves us not being able to get our hands on some of the new stuff until it's already made the rounds by everybody else. So I'm just getting my hands on it. Some of you might have this and some of you may not. But I know we know that symbol when we see it. This is definitely a SIG product today. And I've done a couple SIGs because I would say one of my best customers is a SIG guy. So most of the SIGs that you see on this channel are his, purchased through me. But today we have the military standard. I mean, when you think military sidearm, you should definitely think this pistol. It is the M18. Now this is a little special one. This is the M18X-Carry, or they may call it the M18X9. Get a good look at that rail system. So we'll go ahead and clear that out, okay? All right. Again, M18X-Carry, SIG. The M18 has been used in the military circles as the standard for a long time, and SIG is known for that X upgrade. So this is the M18 with an X upgrade. A lot of detail. Was put into it, man, and I'm going to say, just at first picking it up, I really like it. I really like it. Comes with, again, the 3 21-round standard magazines, 3 of those. My hands are big enough. I can hold up all 3 and make it look cool. No, I can't. All right, I'll use 2 hands then. So, 3 21-round standard mags. So again, Maryland thing, we can't buy those here in Maryland. You'd have to buy the gun and then pick up those mags somewhere else. But if you are in any other state that does not restrict your purchase power, you can get the standard magazines, 3 21-round standard magazines for your M18X-Carry, and they fit pretty well, especially with that that magwell on there. I mean, even with it in, and I'm not a big fan of these, even though they're made for those perfect reloads, as everybody will tell you. This actually looks really good with that in there, with that magwell. So it is 7.2 inches long with a 3.9-inch barrel, and it weighs 30 ounces, 30.8 it says. When I weighed it, it came out to like a 30.4. Not like I have the greatest scale, so maybe that's what that was, but on its SIG's website, it is rated as a 30.8. My sister says it's kind of heavy, but if you are in the market and you know, then you know that this barrel is a carbon steel barrel on the inside and a stainless steel slide. So you have your regular polymer grip and you have your stainless steel slide, and then you have the carbon steel barrel. So if you're not used to those, which a lot of the weapons lately have had that not have that stainless steel or that metal top, then it may feel a little heavy, but it is definitely, I think, a perfect weight. And it's balanced really well. You can see it's got that extended beaver tail, so bigger than most, so you can get a nice little grip in there with no issue. I mean, perfect for control. I don't think I've seen a beaver tail fit even better. Like, instead of it being extra pointy, it's kind of like wing-tipped on the side, if you can see that. So it sits in the hand really, really well. Once you get it in there, you get a lot of meat underneath. So you get a really good feel when you get that solid grip going. It's in there, man. And from the reviews that I saw, everybody says it shoots really, really well. One of the things that you know it comes with, or as you can see, you might not know. Let's see, we'll get a little focus in there. It comes with that Romeo M18 fully enclosed red dot sight. So we know Romeo is known for their handgun sights. This one is in an alloy housing. Oh, excuse me. And it has that zero distortion lens. So that is another thing. You can see me in there. Really big sight window. And you see my fingers in there. Take that off. I'm going to start putting a target behind me. That might even work better. Really big sight window. I did see some complaints about the optic lens being really scratchable, but not enough for me to be concerned about something that Romeo's put out. I mean, their stuff is definitely quality, and I wouldn't bash it based off of the short amount of reviews that I saw on this weapon. It hasn't been out for a long time, like I said, so nobody's been able to really put a finger on it and see what that issue is. Might be a one-off. There's always some one-offs out there. Flat blade, that X trigger, you know, super flat textile, so you get a good feel when you're on it. Really loud reset. It is striker fired. And it also has the regular Sig light front and rear sights on it too. And those are, you can see, optic height. So you get a good look at both as you look through the optic. It does have the Coyote X-Carry grip module, again with the fluted magwell. So not only is that great for those reloads, but I think it adds to the balance of the gun. Definitely feels very balanced when you hold it in your hand, which, I mean, I don't think that's something that we talk enough about when we talk about weapons. So this one, I mean, it feels, or maybe balance is not a good word, it feels super natural in your hand when you put it in, like it was just made to fit. And not a lot of guns are like that for me. I mean, my Shadow Systems feels kind of natural, but I'd go out on a limb and say this one probably feels a little bit better. It's because it's a little bit chunkier here, and you can see they got those really, really deep cuts there. So that grip feels amazing in the hand, and I mean, I've said it a million times, I am a big fan of grips. Got your cutouts obviously on the bottom, so you can add to your slide if you want to throw a light on there. A little stipling right there to make it even more comfortable for wherever you want to rest your hands at. Overall, man, I would definitely say they did an amazing job on this one. It is pretty high price tag. I want to say it was around 14 to 1500, but you get everything with it. I mean, it's one of those ready to go out of the boxes, which I usually say I look for most weapons. So definitely get everything with it. It is completely decked out and still interchangeable, because obviously if you wanted to take that M17 off, you could and throw on whatever you wanted. But I don't think you would do that. If you got your hands on a Romeo, you'd probably replace whatever you had anyway. So for it to come already equipped like that, I definitely don't think this is something that you would accessorize. I've said it. I don't know how I feel much about the flat triggers. You know, a lot of people are fans and some people are not. I don't know. I honestly, I don't like the look of them, so I haven't shot much with them. But some people do love them, and especially that SIG, who, like I said, is another thing that they are known for. So if you love a flat trigger, that Performance X trigger, then you definitely get one of those on the M18X-Carry. So maybe we'll definitely do a follow-up so we can see how it shoots down at the range, and I can update that in a later video. But again, if you already have one of these, let me know. How's it shoot? How'd you like it? If you were looking into getting one, I know I got a couple people that are on the list to pick them up when they are ready. Give me a holler, and we will look into putting one in your inventory. Quick run through. I love that it came with its own energizer battery. This is one of the downfalls of red and green dot sights. And, you know, you got to make sure you have a battery, but it came with an energizer for you. So thank Amazon for me, because I usually buy these in bulk. As I go through them, you always get your SIG sticker. And it's got a couple of manuals here, one for the M17, one for safety, a couple sign-ups, NRA, or join USCCA, which I'm a part of, and you look into. All inside, so not like a Canic where it's full of goodies for you, but again, everything is equipped, so can't really miss it. All right, so yeah, that is the M18X-Carry. Real quick review for you. If you got any questions, leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.